Alright. We're finally here. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection, Volume 2. It's time to start Mega Man Battle Network 4. I already went in and configured my controls, although I'm gonna have to double check something, because I could have sworn the download chip button was on the same key as the set regular chip button in the Volume 1 collection, so I'll have to go and check that later. But here we are. So, new intro screen music, as you can hear. Oh, and speaking of hearing, let me make sure you can actually hear me. Sound check, sound check. Sound check, sound check. Okay. I can be heard over there. We are good. How is the volume? I might need to take that down a bit. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. That's my voice level. It's actually a little bit higher than this. Then, yeah, I think we're good.
I was just thinking you'd show up.
So, the first time you open the game, I probably should have recorded it, but Mega Man just kind of, what's the word? Teleports in and goes, "Hi, I'm Mega Man, I'll be your Navi." He did that in Volume 1 as well. That's the first time you open the game. Should have gotten it on recording. So, by default, it has Red Sun selected first, but we are, of course, going to do Blue Moon. That's the one that I played as a kid, and I don't remember too much about it apart from just, you know, the general rules of combat and some of the features of the combat. Some of the changes. The style change system is not here anymore. I think I mentioned that while playing Battle Network 3. It gets replaced with something that is more interesting. I wish they could have found a way to keep the style change and combine it with the new thing that's going to be here for the next 3 games, but it's fine. Overall, I would say that the format of the combat definitely improved, but there were some things that you could argue were a step back, especially in terms of story. I don't remember all the fine details of the story of Battle Network 4, but what I do remember is just how I felt at the end. It ended abruptly, and I know I've told this story probably multiple times, towards the end of Battle Network 3 especially. But yeah, it just kind of ended abruptly, and you're expected to play this game over 3 times. You're expected to run, I guess, the same story with maybe some minor changes 3 times, but teenage me didn't know that there were going to be differences. Teenage me reached the end of the first playthrough and saw, oh, you've unlocked a new mode, press continue, and I pressed continue and I went into the first area and it was like all the viruses, all the like early game viruses were now like 1 tier higher. And I was like, wait, that's it? It's just replay the game, but the viruses are harder? No thanks, I'm done. And yeah, the story didn't really grab me back then, but we'll see. Maybe because I don't remember too many details, maybe I can look at this with fresh eyes and maybe not judge it as harshly. But considering how negatively this game is viewed by a good, sizable chunk of the fandom, I'm not sure that's gonna happen.
Take it away, operator.
And there you go. Just like the Legacy Collection title screen music has changed. They stopped remixing the title screen music of the first 3 games, and now they go in this other direction. I don't like this one. The Battle Network 5 version of this I liked, but this one, I don't know what it is about it. Actually, a lot of the music in this game, in Battle Network 4 specifically, I don't have the words to describe my problem with it, but maybe over time I'll figure out what to say, how to pinpoint what my issue with it is. Anyway, in the year 2000X, advanced technology connects the world's nations via the net. In an age where networks control each kind of device, net crime is the only cost of convenience. Nevertheless, the world is enjoying a time of peace. And unlike Legacy Collection 1, for this one, I actually turned off the upscale filter thing that they have on by default. I forgot that that was a thing, and only realized it like 2/3 of the way into Battle Network 3, and it was too late to change it at that point. But this time I made sure to go with the original graphical quality from the GBA, so I hope you enjoy your pixels. And as you can see already, we've got fresh, new NPC models. Even the ones that you might recognize from the previous 3 games have been... There's a new art style. There's a new art style overall, so it's not just a matter of new NPC designs. Even the old designs have been redrawn in a new style. Boring, isn't it? Analyzing the same type of data day after day? Every day is as dull as the one before. Even here in Naxa's outer space observation room, Utopia is boring. I think so anyway. So then, Naxa is not what you thought it would be, huh? Listen to me, Shilly. We're not here to make discoveries. Our job is to check the data from space, to see if anything dangerous is headed towards the Earth. Yeah, I know that, but sometimes discovering a new galaxy or watching an unknown comet shoot past. Dreams like these made me decide to work in this place. Ah, yes, when the expectation does not match the reality. Yeah, that is why I'm not working as a chemist. I recognized early on that I did not want to be cooped up in a lab all day, waiting for things to change color and boil and do whatever it is they're supposed to do over time. I've already forgotten the voice I gave this guy. So you want to discover something? If that's the case, you should devote yourself to analyzing data from our satellites. Maybe then even a dreamer like you will find something. Okay. Sheesh. Even you must have had your own dreams when you joined. Boss, what's so funny? All of the men stationed here say the same thing, don't they? Okay, back to work. What did she mean? Even you? Even me. Everyone here has their own dreams about space. That's enough now. No more chattering. Get back to work. Hehe. Whoa, what's this? Look, look! What is it now? This better be good. My monitor. Just look here. Holy cow! Boss! Move your monitor to Pluto! Got it. An asteroid, heading straight for the Earth. An impact of this magnitude would be the end of us. An impact? Surely it won't hit us. As part of the team at Naxa, you should be able to work that out for yourself, right? We need to take action quickly. If we don't, the Earth is finished. Gather all of the world's experts on asteroids. Do it now. Yes, sir. He called her sir. Meanwhile, we will start our analysis. Roger. I'm probably gonna change those voices later, but for now I'm just going with the flow. And there's the new PET design. Lan, wake up! You said you'd go shopping with Dad today. Oh, we get to see Dad early? Oh, and look at that poster. That's Grandpa. Right next to the PC. I recognize that image. I recognize that form. He sleeps under a picture of Melu karate chopping him? I mean, depending on how you look at it, it can look like... It does kind of look like her flipping him off. Hurry, get dressed and come down. Oh, wait. That was probably his mom. What a good sleep that was. Oh yeah, I've got mail. I'd better check it out later. Stop the annoying beeping sound? Nah. Let's check out our new room. Lan's bookcase. I keep the first chip I was ever given safely up top. Oh. That kind of looks like a fried egg. It's too early to sleep yet. A photo. It's of Lan and Melu. They look pretty tight. I guess tight is one word you could use there. It's looking kind of crowded. It looks like she kind of shoved him out of the way. No, the portrait. We can't examine the portrait directly. What about all this scattered stuff on the ground? Nope, unexaminable. It's a closet. Lan's clothes and toys are stuffed in here. Put your PET on top of this desk. It's like Mega Man's bed. Lan got PET. Lan, you've got mail. Alright. Purple menu. So, yeah, bug frags are still a secondary currency, but the way we acquire them has changed. It's a lot more miserable. You can still farm them, it's just... We're not gonna get, like, the... whatever it was, 3,000 bug frags I accumulated towards the end of Battle Network 3, that's for sure. And yeah, the Mega Man menu is not too different from Battle Network 3. And there's those patch cards that you can download now. They're called patch cards, not just chip downloads, because they're like, I guess, just general game modifiers. Not just chips that you can download, but you can also, like, download, I don't know, power-ups for Mega Man and stuff like that. I don't want to spoil them by opening it up right now. I don't know what's included exactly, but I remember when the Legacy Collection first came out, I watched one of my favorite Let's Play channels trying it for the first time, and they opened that patch card menu, and I got a general idea of what it was. And it had things like, oh, pick this patch card and Mega Man will start with a modified type of Buster Shot that has a certain effect that we will see later, probably. Let's see what's in our starting chip folder. Looks pretty similar to what we had in Battle Network 3. Oh, and now you've got these labels. Right, so you see the little icons, sword-type chips, and these are like ground or terrain-type chips. Recovery-type chips have this double heart symbol. Modifier chips have that plus-minus symbol on them. Yeah, so now they've really refined the way that chips are categorized in the game. It's not just categorization based on fire, aqua, wood, and elec. Now you've also got these subclasses of chips. This is wind. And these subclasses of chips, knowing them well, is going to be important for later, because you have to use chips of a certain subclass in order to activate a certain something once you unlock it, but I won't spoil it. Anyway, this is new, the Vulcan. This is actually really good. Combos really well with the Attack Plus, which now costs 6 megabytes to set as a regular. Of course, they knew. They knew it was too powerful. I guess the only thing we could set as a regular is Crackout right now, which is just the panel out from before. They've renamed it. But yeah, I guess we're better off not setting a regular for now. But yeah, Vulcan combos really well with Attack Plus because you can see the description. It's multi-hitting. It actually does 30 damage in total, and with an Attack Plus 10, it becomes 60. So that's a pretty good chip if you know how to utilize it. The other advantage of it, because it's multi-hitting, it makes it easier to score counterattacks. You might remember counterattacks from Battle Network 3, delivered on the finishing blow. Well, in this game, as we'll see in the tutorial in a couple minutes, counterattacks are now treated differently. Counterattacks are a much bigger part of combat. How does our chip library look? We've got the standard Mega Chip and Giga Chip library and our PA memo. That all looks the same as it did before. Our key item menu. Oh, they've gone back to the list format instead of the icon format. Okay, let's see what's in the mail. Is everyone performing regular virus scans? If not, your electric devices may suddenly break down. Try to check for viruses once every day. Alright, let's go ahead and save. We haven't really done anything yet, but let's see what there is to see. Let's go say hi to Mom and Dad. Look at that! We start the game with Dad being home. What a change of pace. Even an earthquake wouldn't upset these solid dishes. Another doghouse. It's been here ages. Probably best not to mess with it too much. Oh, I remember the relevance of the doghouse. But that won't be for a while. And I mean a long, long while. Just one board could control all this house's appliances. Pity you can't jack into them. Aw. This TV's pretty thin, and yet the picture is much better than on a CRT type. This is the doll Dad brought as a present from overseas. Mom's most treasured possession. There's coffee and a few basic food items. Mom's salmon sandwiches are something else. I had a salmon sandwich today, actually. This pot's brimming with one of Mom's special recipes. And I bet they won't let us go outside. It's a shoebox. They sell them all over. This one's got a gold plate on top. Can we examine the rug? Nope. Lan, remember? Your mother's upset. Okay, let's talk to Dad first, then. Good morning, Lan. Looks like Mom's upset. Let's go see. Did her favorite cooking utensil break down or something? Some of Mom's special candy. Oh, so now it's candy. The sweet smell is irresistible. It's Mom's favorite electronically controlled oven. That's probably it. You can jack into it. That's probably going to be our tutorial. There are all kinds of ingredients here, and if I try to jack in now, yep, gotta talk to Mom first. I forgot what kind of voice I gave her. Oh, who am I kidding? I don't have that many female voices to begin with. Good morning, Lan. Morning, Mom. You look upset. What's wrong? The microwave. It's broken, so I can't make breakfast. I wonder if it caught a virus. Just leave it to me. I'll jack you into it. Yeah, I guess it said oven. I was thinking like, you know, a normal oven, not a microwave oven, but I guess it's a very big microwave oven. Help me, Lan, viruses are attacking Mr. Prague! Mega Man, it's virus busting time! Roger, you operate, I bust. Any newcomers to Mega Man Battle Network? If they started with Battle Network 4 for whatever reason, the phrasing, they probably lost their minds. I don't know what percentage of newcomers decided to start with Battle Network 4. I'm sure somebody out there did. Statistically, it's inevitable that at least, I don't know, 0.1% of newcomers to Battle Network started here, and they must have lost their minds. Hey you, leave Mr. Prague alone. Mega Man, help me please. Now, let's see how good you are, Lan. Dad, watch me delete these in a second. Let's go, Mega Man. Battle routine set. Execute. Lan, let's get on with the virus busting. I don't like that it's written as viruses busting. So, I'm not misreading it. I'm intentionally reading it the way I deem to be correct. Operate away. Leave it to me. Here we go, Mega Man. To fight viruses, I gotta first send chip data to Mega Man. Then I select battle chips in this custom window. These are the chips I can select. Any good ones? The chips in the folder I've equipped are shown here. The selected chip's data is shown here. This is its attack. All ready now. Now this is crucial. This is the virus's HP, or hit points. HP shows how much damage it can take. Gotta remember that. Got it, Lan? You can only send data for one chip per turn unless it is data from the same type of chip. We have 2 cannons, so select them both. That's a no-brainer, I got it down. A selects the chip to send. And RB shows the info about the chip. And LB is for escaping. But this is no time to run away. I better send chip data to Mega Man. Don't run, there's no breakfast without the microwave. I'm glad I tried that. After the 2 cannons, I can select one more chip. I think that was worded wrong. Good, just select OK after deciding what chip data to send. Here we go, Mega Man. Mega Man, I sent the chip data. Time to start virus busting. Land, take the operation. I can move up, down, left, and right on the battlefield. Fire the Mega Buster with B. It's weak, but fast. Remember that. Here are my hit points. I'll be deleted if they reach 0. The chip data you sent is shown above. Oh, above my head. Use it with A, but each can only be used once. If a virus remains even after you used all your chips... I know. The cust gauge, right? The cust gauge gradually rises over time. Once it's full, I can access the custom screen again with LB and RB. I got the battle basics down pat. But enough already, let's bust a virus. So far, nothing you haven't seen before. They will address what you just saw there in a minute. The tutorial covers this. Did I miss a line? I think I did. Concentrate, you're not finished yet. Land. Now let's use both support and weapons chips in our attack. The area grab you see there lets me move in a wider area. Using it with wide sword is a very effective strategy. Oh, you can only select the same type of chip together. Come on, Lan, you forget already? Take a look at this. Oh, I completely forgot. These letters are a chip code. Different types of chips can be selected together if they have the same code. Let's see, Area Grab and Wide Sword have the same code, so I can select them together. The chips with an asterisk are like wild cards, and as always, I will simply call them star code, because asterisk is a mouthful. You can select them with any other code. I'll try it with S because there is no star. Attack with Area Grab and Wide Sword. Yeah, Area Grab. Okay, now use Wide Sword. Ready? Now I just select OK to send the data to Mega Man. Mega Man, I sent the data. Let's score a combined attack. Time to launch the combined attack. By using Area Grab with A, part of the virus's area will become ours to use. Now we can move up and use Wide Sword. This is a powerful attack, but remember, I have to be next to the viruses to strike it. Well, let's try it. Oh. Well, that's embarrassing. I was going for the counterattack. So, one thing to note, you cannot counterattack with busters anymore.
did it. Just one more. Go for it. You have a moment? Let me tell you about counter and full synchro. Huh? What's that?
Oh, come on, Lan, don't you remember? We full synchroed towards the end of Battle Network 3. Well, this is different.
Take a look at the emotion window here. It shows your Navi's emotional state. By looking here, you can tell how well you're operating your Navi. At first your Navi will be calm, but if you operate him poorly and he keeps taking damage, he'll get anxious.
And that's what anxious looks like.
Conversely, a well-operated Navi will go full synchro, a state where Navi and operator act as one. This improves focus.
Yeah, this is what it looks like when Mega Man is in the zone. Well, when Lan and Mega Man are in the zone. How do I operate that?
If you avoid attacks and score your own, you will go full synchro. But the most effective attack is counter.
Counter?
Counter means using a chip attack right when the enemy is about to attack. They'll be caught off guard and they won't be able to move for a bit.
So that's the other thing. Counter attacks will stun enemies if you don't delete them, and they will put you in full synchro mode.
I see, it surprises them. When full synchro, the next chip attack is ×2 one time.
I don't like the way that's phrased, but essentially it doubles the attack power of one chip, and one chip only. Once you've used it, you lose the ×2, you lose the full synchro state, unless that attack also triggers a counter attack, which re-enters the full synchro state. So basically, you want to try and stay full synchro as much as possible.
And the enemy will flash to show when you should counter.
So, yeah, another benefit of full synchro mode is that if you don't know the counterattack timing on a particular enemy, enter full synchro by countering an easy enemy, then start a battle with whichever enemy you're trying to figure out, and they will flash blue during their attack animation at the moment that you're supposed to strike them to score a counterattack on them.
You can use ×2 attack chips if you score multiple counters. Okay, this is a good opportunity to get some practice. Since this is just practice, we'll start in full synchro. Attack when the enemy flashes.
So since we've got a ×2 multiplier, our air shots should be enough damage to kill these Meteors. But yeah, I'm gonna hold off on attacking for a minute. Oh, they flash red. I remember it being blue, but yeah, you can see there, during that flashing time is when you're supposed to hit. And there you go.
Were you able to counter?
I mean, I ended the battle in full synchro state, which, by the way, carries over to the next battle, as long as you don't leave the network.
Don't try to do it every time, but if you can master it, you'll be stronger.
Oh, and getting hit knocks you out of full synchro state, so that's another thing to bear in mind. You need to dodge or otherwise protect yourself, or just use your ×2 attack quickly before you lose your full synchro.
Oh, I almost forgot. Counter won't work with chips that stop time, such as area grab.
Which means you can use area grab without wasting your ×2.
Think about which chip to use.
Thanks, Dad. Counter and full synchro. How cool.
It's okay now. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Thank you so much. Ow! Ouch!
I knew it. You're hurt, aren't you?
I think my ignition system is broken. I won't be able to heat anything. Well, then I can't make any breakfast. What can we do? Oh no, Dad, can't you do anything? And the grammatical and spelling errors are back. Oh, we are so back.
Let's see. I could fix him if I could get my hands on a recover patch.
Where can we get a recover patch?
Lan, I think you can buy one from a Navi in the net.
Right then, I'll go for one. I can't take this hunger.
Mega Man, let's access the net from my PC.
Oh yeah, Dad, I'll need some money.
Hahaha. I know. But you have to jack out Mega Man first.
Okay, Mega Man, jack out.
Roger. Hang in there a bit longer, Mr. Prog.
Alright.
I think they sell Recovery Patch in AC/DC 3. You can use your PC to get there. This should be enough money. Buy a Recover Patch and bring it to me right away.
500 zennies? I could have farmed that.
Thanks a lot.
Oh. And I guess we could spend it on something else. That would be the beginning of a different game. I don't know if anybody played the Metabot RPG. Well, was it really an RPG? I don't know if I could categorize it as an RPG, but there was a Metabots game on the GBA where the story starts with the main character's mom giving him money to buy some food. I think it was pastaroni. I remember that name sticking in my mind for some reason. I think it was like the name of a specific brand of pasta or something like that. And instead, he buys a robot because he's always wanted a robot. And yeah, he gets grounded for it, I think, or something like that. And then the robot proves to be like super strong and he starts winning these robot battles, and Metabots was... it was an interesting thing. I caught like a few of the early episodes of the anime. I think, was that on Foxbox? I don't remember. But yeah, I remember catching a few episodes of it, and then I think it was around that time that I moved to Jordan for 6 years, and they didn't have whatever channel I watched it on over there, so that was the end of it. I should probably try to look for the anime and watch it. Anyway, get to it, Lan. Will do, will do. To the PC! And of course, new layout for the net. It's... the roads are wider, and look at Mega Man. Well, is it the roads that are wider or Mega Man that's smaller? I feel like Mega Man's sprite is a little bit smaller, but I don't think it's that much smaller from before. The roads are definitely widened, and it looks smooth. Maybe a bit too smooth. Like, I've got all these rounded edges. Welcome to the internet. This is the AC/DC area. Let's examine this. Net Battler Club President's Office. Authorized persons only. Okay. But yeah, we've got the return of main roads and security cubes and random encounters. And the return of the Billies. We haven't seen these guys since Battle Network 1. If I score a counter on that Meteor... oh, wait. Let's knock out the Billy. I think it moves one step at a time. Okay, so the other nice thing about Vulcan being a multi-hitting attack is that you can be off by a couple frames for your counterattacks, and one of the 3 hits will probably be a counter. Like that. I fired it too early for a counter, but the 3rd hit came in just late enough that I still got a counter anyway. And now I get to start the next battle in full synchro mode. Alright, that's Melu's security cube. So yeah, those are back. And of course, mystery data's back. So, something interesting that we might be seeing soon. There it is! I was just about to talk about it. Mystery data now can appear during battles, and if you clear the battle without it being destroyed, it can be destroyed by your attacks or the viruses, but if you can clear the battle without it being destroyed, then you will be able to get whatever is inside of it, which can sometimes be a chip or bug frags if I remember correctly. Yeah, let's just go for the cannon. And there you go. It says get. We acquired whatever was in that mystery data. Secondary reward, 1 bug frag. So, yeah. That's basically how we're gonna get bug frags in this game. So, have fun farming, I guess. I think I forgot to take a side path over here. Oh. Well, this is... I guess we'll do this. No! I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Bad opening hand. Mistimed my mini-bomb. But it's fine. Once I can actually optimize my folder, we'll be doing much better. Have I already farmed 500? No. I farmed 300. And, okay, I didn't miss any side paths. We already went that route, didn't we? Okay, another chance at this. Of course you would do that. I guess I could have done plus 10 on the cannon and been done with it. Alright, guard 1. I think guard may have changed... Oh, 2,000 Zenny. Let's go! Let's make sure to save that. But yeah, I think guard may have been changed in this game. I think now it doesn't do a wave across the floor. I think it might do, like... It just fires a shot across. Actually, judging by the artwork over there, probably still functions the same as before. I know in Battle Network 6 it's different, but I don't know if it changed in Battle Network 5 and 4. I don't know if that was just for Battle Network 6, but still better than Crackout, so we'll put it in there. And we'll test it out once we get the chance. Did I go here? Yes, I did. Okay. Away we go. Actually... Ah, too soon. Okay, that's another guard. Let's stick it in there. We do not need crack out. Pretty much the only utility for it right now is defending against Metors, and we don't really need that. If only I ended that battle with a full synchro. Well, at least now we get to show off guard. Okay, it's still a ground wave. The counterattack timing on the Billy is probably going to be difficult because I don't really see any tells for when it's about to attack. Whoa. Look at that. We already have almost 10 times what Dad gave us. Now we have exactly 10 times what Dad gave us. Who needs an allowance when you have a net navi? Oh, this could be hilarious. Oh, wait. No, that's not gonna work. Oh, that counted even though I didn't get the chime. And there's a third guard. And I'll also substitute one of my Recover 10As for a Recover 10 Star, because why not? This wide blue path is the main street for AC/DC area. It runs all the way to the next area.
You can get to AC/DC 3 by following the main street.
Oh yeah, speaking of which. Okay, it is an AC/DC 3 specifically. I didn't remember that detail.
Have you seen the BBS before? They can be found on various homepages and let people exchange all kinds of info with each other. The type of info depends on the type of homepage. My favorite is the BBS on Dex's homepage.
Wait. On his homepage?
There are two ways to access homepages. Either from the net or jacking in from the real world. If you don't have Dex code, the only way to access it is by jacking in directly from the real world. Oh yeah! You should also check out Yai's Gossip BBS too.
Ooh, another area grab. Don't mind if I do. And that was green mystery data, which means we can farm this. Do I have anything else in L code? I guess I've got the mini bombs in L code. Okay, I'll keep the Recover 10L then. For now. What do you sell?
I'm a net dealer, but I'm not open at the moment.
They don't want you to spend the 500 that Dad gave us. Oh, they thought about it.
Thanks to Main Street, processing speed has increased.
I guess all the progs talk in all caps now. Ooh. And I guess we can't really do anything with that last sword, but we'll take it out of the rotation at the very least. Ah! And there you saw the recover did not consume my double hit. Okay, he's not coming closer. I guess that counted as a counterattack. I don't know how. How did that miss? I'll have to review the footage. Oh, spikies. Oh no. This could be bad. There we go, that's what should have happened back in the previous battle. And there's our second bug frag. Oh, and we're gonna need an unlocker already. Does this door say anything different? It says, Shuko's area, ask before entering. Okay, I do know who that character is. The square thing blocking the path is a security cube. They're used to block unauthorized access of home pages. To unlock one, you need to get a P code from the owner of the cube. Oh, I forgot to comment on the battle music. So, yeah, I'm not entirely a fan of this one. I would rank it as higher than Battle Network 1's Virus Battle music, but that's it. I would rank it as second worst, at least for my tastes. I don't know. It just feels like it belongs to a different game. At least to me. It feels like it belongs to one of those random games that your parents bought you when they didn't know what you wanted and they just saw video games in the bargain bin at a store they happened to be shopping at, and we're like, oh, I'm sure my kid will love this. He loves those Nintendo thingies. It feels like that. It feels like it belongs to one of those games that are obscure and barely anybody has heard of them. Very few people played them. The only ones who did were the ones who played them because, again, their parents got it for them and they didn't have anything better to play, so they were like, sure, why not? Let's play it and see what it's about. And it was okay enough, but if they had other choices, they never would have touched it. Shouldn't have waited. Okay, let's mini-bomb them. gonna need to learn the movement pattern of those billies. Is it a specific number of steps? No. And that was a little too late for the counter. Copy damage. Oh, yes. Anyone who saw the Battle Network 3 playthrough knows all of the crazy things we were able to accomplish with this chip over here. Very easily underestimated. Okay, let's remove Recover 10L. And let's sort by ID. Did I go this way? I don't think I did. I think I need to start running from these battles. Quit. There we go. Yeah, don't give the Billy enough time to run back. Because at first it seemed like he tries to get as close to me as possible, but now I'm seeing him back away, and it's... I don't know what the underlying logic is yet. Okay. We went this way. And did we go this way? We did not go this way.
Do you know about bug frags? You can find them inside mystery data. There's a bug frag exchange shop on the net somewhere. I hear you can trade bug frags for cool items there.
If only. Okay, how do I want to do this? Copy on the Meteor. I forgot I had full synchro. Earn your first S rank in an in-game battle. And we got Thunder 1. How much damage does it do? 40. Paralyzing electric attack. Oh boy. Can't wait to paralyze the enemies. Well, I mean, it does also chase the enemies, so it's not bad to have.
We can't go to the town area right now. They said there's a bad connection. Darn.
Okay, and does this connect? Yes. Okay. That's why I was confused earlier. Okay, there is no risk of the Spikies destroying that mystery data as long as I stay on the bottom 2 rows. Oh, but I might destroy it with area grab. Let's pull it out of the hand. And don't use the area grab. Alright, we got a heat shot. And 2,000 zenny. Oh my. I mean, I'd rather get more bug frags, but it looks like we're off to a good start in terms of our finances. They're gonna regret not letting me see that shopkeeper until later. I'm gonna clean out his shop as soon as it's available.
I sell parts to repair Mr. Prog's. What do you say? Wanna buy something? My operator is really sick now. The only way I can help is to make money for medicine. What? You want to buy Recover Patch? But it's expensive. It's 500 zennies.
Oh yes, so expensive.
Well, thank you. You're a big help. Now I can buy medicine for my sick operator. Go on, take this Recover Patch. Thanks a lot. We got the Recover Patch. Press RB to jack out.
I'm glad it doesn't make you do that. Show fire ID, otherwise you can't pass. That's what the sign says.
This path is closed right now. It's under repair. Due to a bad connection, the area's been cut off. You'll be able to access the town area again later.
Man, we can't go any further. The network seems to be down here.
I was about to comment on the roads being widened and how one prog is not enough to block us out, but if the road simply doesn't even function to begin with, then nothing we can do about that. Too late on the counterattack there. Oh, right. You can counterattack even when it's not a deleting hit. I need to get out of the Battle Network 3 mentality. I'm gonna need to test the green mystery data RNG. You can't pass with this door blocking the way. So it doesn't say World 3, stay out. Well, at least it doesn't give away who the big bad is. No, we need to delete the Billy. Now, I forget if the ×2 multiplier for full synchro mode applies after or before modifiers like +10. I want to say it's after. But one thing they did change for Battle Network 4 through 6 is the multipliers on elemental related damage boosts. So if you hit a Navi that is standing on a grass panel with a fire attack, they take double damage. And if they are a wood Navi, it used to be that they take double damage again, so that's quadruple damage. Well, not anymore. Instead of times 200%, it's now plus 100%. So instead of a multiplier, it adds. So you would actually only get 3 times damage if you hit a wood Navi on a grass panel with a fire-based attack. You would get plus 100% for... You would get plus 100% for... Hold on. Actually, no. I think my math is wrong there. You would get plus 100% damage for attacking a weakness, and plus 100% for the panel bonus, so that would be plus 200% or triple damage instead of quadruple. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And I think we are done here. Was there anything else on this side that I missed? I'm gonna keep an eye out for the flash on the Billy. Yeah, that's a very small window, and there's nothing that lets you anticipate it. You just have to, I don't know, slow it down or get lucky in order to score the counterattack on that. That's not happening. Okay, Thunder 1 and P code. I don't like that code, so we won't be using it. Had a feeling it would go back like that. Ah, too soon. Now I'm getting all my guards in A code. Okay, I think we're done here. $7,000 Zenny already.
Ah, so you got me a recover patch. Just a minute now. If I just install the data from the recover patch, yes, it's fixed.
Yeah! What? Fixed already? Good old Dad.
Sheesh, it was us who went to buy the recover patch. I think we should be getting the praise, don't you, Mega Man? Haha, yeah. I think Mom and Dad are just happy to have a day off. Forget about that, Mom. We need breakfast. I'm about to faint.
Yes, yes, I remember. I'll be quick. You and Dad have done your parts. Leave the rest to good old Mom. You relax and wait.
That was delicious.
Glad you enjoyed it.
There's no cooking like Mom's cooking.
So then, Lan, are you nearly ready to go?
Yep. Where are we going?
Okay, we're off. See you later, Mom.
This better not be bring your kid to work day at Scilab. This better be an actual just... Well, it was already mentioned that Mom and Dad both have a day off.
Later, Mom. See you later, and don't be too late.
So, Dad, what are we going to buy?
In Electown, we'll go to the new electrical store. I want to check it for PC components.
Ah, Electown. Should be interesting.
By the way, Lan, how is school going? Do you like 6th grade?
It's okay, I suppose. I haven't been late yet, and I'm doing all of my homework.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. Look, we're at the station already.
Ah. What's wrong, Dad? You sound surprised.
How stupid of me.
I forgot to send an important work mail.
I'll go home to send it, and I'll be right back. Find something to do and wait for me. I'll be back as soon as I send the mail.
Okay, I'll be here. Don't be too long.
I won't, Lan. Sorry, see you in no time.
And the park squirrel is yellow and redesigned. The whole park is actually redesigned. And the location of the station, too. It's not in the bottom left corner like it used to be. Now it's like closer to the center of town. Poor Dad, working even on his day off. I wonder what I can do to pass the time.
Well, we could take a relaxed walk through AC/DC Town.
Good idea. Let's take a nice gentle stroll. What cute eyes. The squirrel statue is a symbol of AC/DC Park. And yeah, the hill thing is not here anymore. And the slide is gone. But hey, we've got more detail on the trees and the bushes and... Hold on. Let me try and remember. What kind of voice did I give you?
Can I ask you something, Lan? What did you set as your regular chip? Huh? You forgot! Regular system. Regular system.
I don't even know what that was supposed to be written as, but clearly there's some sort of grammatical error there.
The regular system lets you designate one chip as your regular chip. That way it will always appear on the custom screen. Go to Edit Folder, highlight a chip with the cursor, and then press the left trigger or right trigger, or in my case I've mapped it to the S key. The green border means it's all set. If the memory is too big for your PET though, it won't work.
No, wait. That was the voice I gave Tora in Battle Network 3, wasn't it?
Check the regular memory by looking to the right of the folder name on the Edit Folder screen. Pick a chip with a smaller memory than that number. There's an item called Regular Up that will increase your memory size. Got it now?
I'll have to revisit my previous Battle Network recordings and see how I voiced this guy.
You can view the data for battle chips on your PET screen. It's all in the data library. You can check it anytime you like.
They've made the eyes... What's the word? There's more emotion showing in the eyes in this version of the portrait versus previous versions.
Let's try to find lots of battle chips.
Higsby's is the best chip shop, but it's closed now.
This is Meilu's house, Lan. Come on, we've got other things to do.
It looks just like a normal doghouse, but it's actually an anti-crime system. It's made so you can jack into it for maintenance. Alright, let's see what kind of goodies await us here. Kinds. Kinds of goodies, plural. Barrier A. It can take one hit for us. And here we go, the battles that already have a built-in terrain. Let's pull all... Oh, wait. What am I doing? Heat shot. That was it. Just the barrier.
Hello, Mega Man. Good afternoon. If you have a problem in your home, I'll tell you.
Check it out, I just got a new PET! Man, PETs are so cool. You can use them for mail, as phones, and for all your daily data needs. But the best thing? NetNavi programs. They're our alter egos on the net. Like when you get an email and select it on the screen, your Navi will open it for you. Pretty cool, huh? You can access the PET screen by pressing the start button. Yai's house is as beautiful as ever. I want to look around inside too, but we have to go. Hey, do you know about virus busting? Nope. Well, I'll tell you about it. Virus busting is when you jack your PET into a virus-infected machine. Jacking in means sending your navi into a machine, finding the viruses, and fighting it. That's how you delete viruses. I'm planning to become a school teacher someday. Did I do a good job?
I love how they don't even let us answer that.
This tree's been cut in the shape of an animal. That kind of thing's guaranteed to put a smile on your face.
Okay, so that's the new version of Yai's house. Oh, let me guess, we're gonna battle Dex to pass the time. Yeah, this is where the metro used to be. And actually, no. There used to be like a whole nother... There used to be a whole nother road down this way. And then that's where the metro station was. So, I guess they took Dex's house and the metro station from back here, picked it up, and moved it all the way up here. And because they did that, Yai's house got shoved back over here. I mean, at the end of Battle Network 3, the town was attacked, so you could argue that they remodeled the whole town, but funny that these two houses stayed right where they were. It's just everything else that moved, and Higsby's has been moved further down. It used to be all the way up there in previous games. And the school's gone. Wait a minute. The school's gone! I bet it won't let us walk in here. Yep. Man, Dad will be back soon. I can go home and jack into the oven again, right? Yeah, let's go pick up whatever we missed here before I forget about it. $500 zennies. I guess I should stick around and check out what kinds of viruses are here, but I can do that off screen. I don't imagine they're going to be anything too crucial, but you do need to farm. You do need to farm these weaker viruses because on subsequent playthroughs they will disappear, and from what I've read, there's still a way to get the chips that drop from the weaker viruses for library completion, but it's like a hassle, and yeah, you want to be farming viruses as you go because, like I mentioned at the beginning, once you complete the story, it continues and you reload the save file and all the viruses are upgraded. So the Billies, for example, what I remember seeing as a kid was I went into Land's PC and went into the ACDC net and I encountered the Billies were red. It was the second version. What was it? yellow and then red, and then I think the strongest one is like gray. So yeah, the viruses get upgraded one tier, and then good luck getting Thunder 1 from, I guess it would be called Billy 2? Or actually, I think they changed the naming convention for viruses starting from this game. I think instead of numbering them, they start adding Greek letters to them, like Billy, Billy Alpha, Billy Beta, and Billy Omega, I want to say, is what they end up naming different versions of the same virus. I think they took the Navi naming convention from Battle Network 3 and just generalized it to viruses as well.
I'm all better. I can light fires again. Burn, burn, burn.
As long as you don't imitate Flame Hyanard's burn, burn, burn quote, we'll be good, Mr. Prog, we'll be good.
Dad's typing emails in his office now. Don't disturb him.
He has an office here?
Oh, he's working so hard on his day off.
Huh. Okay, let's save and accept our fate.
Lan, isn't Dex right over there? I don't think we need to go into Dex's house now. Hey there, Lan.
Hiya, Dex.
Hey, wanna go on the net later?
I feel like my Dex voice is off, but that's what I was saying for like half of Battle Network 3 anyway. I've gotta go shopping with Dad, but I'm free after that.
Sounds great. Melu and Yai will be there too. Don't keep us waiting. We'll be in AC/DC.
Gotcha. See you later. I guess. Hey Lan, we should probably be getting back to the station. Yep. I guess the battle with Gutsman will have to wait. Actually, can we battle Gutsman in this game? I don't think we can. Pretty sure he is Red Sun exclusive. Well, unless you do something kind of like what we did in Battle Network 3 between Mistman and Bullman. There's probably something where you can link two different versions of the game and go to a place where you can fight Navis from the other version. What's delaying Dad? I'm fed up waiting.
He'll be back soon. He's really busy, you know. Really busy. Lan! Sorry I'm late.
That's okay, but let's hurry to Electown.
Sure, there'll be no delays this time.
Also, I think we can jack into the squirrel statue. I forgot to try that. Can I go back? Nope. This vending machine has the most stuff in all of Den City. As promised, there's a huge selection of awesome juice. The recyclable and regular trash is properly separated. This is a model town for separate garbage collection. A closer look shows something written. Entry name, Lan. Oh. I guess I'm gonna have to write this down. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this... I think this might be a code for Mega Man Battle Chip Challenge. I think this might be a code for Mega Man Battle Chip Challenge. Well, I don't have to write it down. I've got the footage recorded.
There's so many electrical stores.
I don't really get this sign, just that there's 30% off. Huh, yeah, no writing on it. And let's see, Densan. Densan? I guess that's the name of this business? A PC shop. Different kinds of PCs are piled up. They never went through the great GPU disaster of 2025. Or was it 2024 when that stuff started?
Wow! It's Electric Avenue! It's nothing like where I live.
I think this might be a remodel of the, like, generic female classmate that we had in the previous 3 games. I think, because I think that's the same face, just new art style. I don't think this is a completely new model. This is a famous electrical store in Dent City. People are bustling around inside.
They sell so many great products. Sometimes I even buy stuff I don't even need, haha.
It's a store that makes up PCs, but the stairs are scary. Why are the stairs scary? I don't get it. I don't really get this sign, just that there's... Okay, that's another one of those. A popular star's on the TV at the storefront. My favorite star. I can't stop staring.
My word, they have a lot here. But Jomon Electric down the street is even better.
I'm gonna need to work on the voice for that one. I had to work on that one for previous games too. I still don't have a voice I'm satisfied with for this generic grandpa type character. The weak economy means not all shops are doing well. This town sure shows up the rise and fall of fortunes. Shows up? I would say maybe shows off, but shows up? It's a sign of a pig recommending you eat pork. But if I was a pig, you wouldn't be recommending pork. They should take a page from Chick-fil-A's book and have it where the cows are the ones telling you to eat more chicken. I think I've only ever had Chick-fil-A once in my life. No, actually twice. And both times it was because somebody else bought it for the group and I figured I might as well. It's not like there was much choice. But yeah, I'm not a big restaurant goer. Not anymore. I was spending too much money on that stuff, and also just for health reasons. Buying a rice cooker made a huge difference in my diet. Like, it just opened up so many options. Now that it was easier to cook rice, I didn't have to stand there in front of it to make sure it doesn't overboil or overcook. You just set it and forget it, and it shuts itself off. Get a rice cooker. It'll hopefully change the way you plan your meals. Anyway, it's a bit pricey, but the place has juicy schnitzels. I actually don't know what schnitzels even are. I know I've heard the term before. I know it's some sort of food, but I don't remember what it looks like, and I've definitely never eaten schnitzels. Maybe that's why I don't remember. It's packed out with customers. Soon it's going to expand into Natopia. And I feel like that might be hiragana on the sign at the top, but too blurry to read anyway. The smell of the special sauce makes your mouth water. Sure makes it hard to resist going in. Imagine an alternate scenario where we didn't fix the oven and we just went here hungry.
What a great day. I love coming here on days like this.
I can give you a few sub-chips if you need them. We do need an unlocker. I don't think Sneak Run is a Navi-Cust program anymore. And even if it is, we don't have the Navi customizer yet. Full energy will be given to us, I'm sure. But yeah, what we really need is an unlocker.
Electric Avenue is being rebuilt. It'll be extended out to the square. It's a huge job. But what am I doing complaining to a kid?
I didn't know you were complaining. A door for service people to get inside the netting. Oh, I guess he's complaining about how big of a job it is, not complaining about it happening. Got it. Pasokon, I can read that. Personal computers, that's a computer shop. Wow, that building is huge. Is that the electrical store?
Yes, I think so. Let's go in.
Yeah. 1 hour later.
Well, they sure have a lot of cool stuff.
They sure do, but all those crowds have tired me out.
Oh, I almost forgot. Mom asked me to get some light bulbs. You rest there while I go to buy them.
Sure thing.
Back in a minute.
Ah, time for a little rest at last. Will we ever get to see that upper view ever again? I guess, yeah, if we do this. Let's see. I think that's everything 30% off. I'm not too sure about the kanji, but I think that first character is like all, or the totality, or the whole of something. And then the red sign over there on the left, the vertical sign. In green it says Pasokon again. And then I think that's Audio. Okay, let's see if there's anything back up here. Oh! Oh! There's more. I was just gonna examine and see if there's any, like, hidden something or other. Any hidden jack imports. And then this is Netto something B. I'm not sure about that second to last character. I can't make it out, it's too pixelated for me. I'll think about it later. Oh, it's Na. Okay, okay. I was looking... I thought it was like... I thought that left end of the stem was bent upward for some reason. Okay, I see. It's Na. Nettonavi. Netnavi. And that makes sense. There's a drawing of a Netnavi underneath. Okay, I see now. And then... Eakon is what it says in yellow in the middle screen there. And I'm not sure how to pronounce the kanji at the beginning of that red little bit right above it. Something ene. Eakon. Not sure what word they're trying to go for there, but I can probably look that up later. Nothing hidden, nothing at all. Okay. Can I go this way? I've never seen Mega Man refer to him as Daddy before. It's always been just Dad. Dad might come back. There's a fine display of goods behind the glass. The price tags show that this store is pretty cheap. Oh, and I bet that's going to advance the story if I talk to them. I can see the main register. Looks like a lot's being sold. Okay, run. Pretend you didn't see them, Lan. It's for your own good.
I wonder what's up. I'm going shopping, so be a good girl and wait here, okay?
Okay, I will.
There's an escalator up to the top floor. The PC corner's up on the top. The PC corner's up on the top floor. The shop assistants don't know which customer to turn to. Oh, I know that feeling. I've done retail. I know that feeling. An older model fridge. When a new model comes out, the old ones get cheaper. Bargaining could bring the price down even more. Yeah, well, some people don't know the difference between bargaining and just being an absolute Karen. Sorry for anybody named Karen, but it's kind of caught on, and the genie's out of the bottle, you can't put it back in. Display only is written on it. You could get a discount on these goods by bargaining. There's a hole that you could probably jack into. Newcomers are probably going to pause on that line. It's covered in dust, so you can't jack in right now. Ah. Display only is written on it. Okay, so same thing as the red one. All just one examine box. Interact box? Yeah, I guess we'll call it an interact box. Because it's not really a hitbox, we don't hit it. There's a fine display of goods behind the glass. The price tags show that this store is pretty cheap. And yeah, we can't run onto the road. But we can go back here, for whatever reason. Let's look around! Okay, fine. A state-of-the-art hi-fi. It's state-of-the-art, so you can jack into it, but it's expensive. Oh. Man, ruining my fun.
I didn't expect to run into you here. I came to check out all the new shops down here. There sure is a lot of great stuff for sale.
Hi, Melu. Hi, Lan. Are you shopping too? Yep, with my dad. Cool. You know what? My Navi, Roll, and Yai's Glide are inside this stereo right here. If you want, you can jack in too.
Okay, so now it'll let us do it. Oh. Oh! I know who this is, and I didn't know he showed up this early. Panel grab star. I will actually take that. Sometimes all you need is one panel. Sometimes that's all you need. What can I throw out? We're gonna get a recover 30 soon enough, I'm sure. Wait. I can set guard as a regular. I mean, I probably don't want it as a regular, but just to show off the regular system. Oh, and there's our first reg up. Does the attack plus 10 work? Well, it does have an attack power, so it should. It works! It works! Okay, guard is busted. Okay. He's probably just gonna be like, mind your own business or something like that. I don't know what that's supposed to sound like, but yeah, he makes that noise. He's, well, if I talk to him this way, yeah, you can probably see how he's got the pointy ears shaped like a bat, and he kind of looks almost like vampiric in a way, so yeah. I guess it's supposed to be bat noises.
That was fun. That Navi is stronger than he looks. But I won.
Oh, the campaign? We'll be doing it again really soon. If I don't take an occasional rest, it wears me out. The way it works is, if you can beat me in battle, you win a high-tech set of earphones.
Gonna need to remember that for later. I'm sure that's plot-related.
Bringing you the clearest sound is our job. That's why we're playing the Jomon Electric song. Jomon. Jomon. Jomon Electric's the place to be.
I guess we'll talk to Glide first.
Hey, Mega Man! There was a special campaign going on here until recently. You'd battle the store Navi to win free gifts. But they're not doing it anymore. They may do it again, though. Ask the store Navi. It's the green one.
Yeah, we already asked him.
Hi, Mega! Haven't seen you around here in ages. Melu and I came out shopping together today. So it's not a date with Glide, don't be jealous.
Okay. Oh, I guess we need to talk to him now that Glide has spoken to us. Ooh, time to get some boomerangs. And the guard lasts long enough to block that second hit too. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh. But yeah, there's the stun effect from counter hits, and you saw getting hit there took away my full synchro. So now you know. Okay, so we've got boomerangs to farm. Wait, is that everything? Let's spin around this place and jack out of here. Okay, so we'll do a couple more battles. But yeah, we're good to leave. I don't know what I was thinking with that. Oh, right! Something else to point out. I can't believe I forgot to mention this. We cannot expand our hand anymore. The add button is gone. So yeah, you can't discard chips anymore. And you see down there, there's 3 extra slots that can be opened. The way to do that is... I think it's going to be... mainly through the Navi customizer? If not through the Navi... I want to say the Navi customizer is one way to do it, but there's another way to do it involving the thing that replaces the style change system in this game. Okay, that was just enough distance to survive without taking the hit. We got the counter, and we didn't lose our full synchro. Good, good, good. We've found the solution. Now, 1 or 2 more battles just to see if we can get a boomerang. I don't even care what chip code. Its utility is worth it. Oh! Cracked panel. Now, area grab, does it also steal? Yeah, it steals broken panels too. Yeah, we're not gonna get good enough busting levels to get a boomerang, are we? One more try. And another thing I'm gonna have to test out is RNG. Both for green mystery data and for battles. Probably hasn't changed since Battle Network 3, but have to test it out either way. Ooh, what do I choose? Triple delete, give me a boomerang. Ah. Okay, we'll address this later, probably off screen. It looks like Melu has something to say.
By the way, there's a big crowd in the square down the way. I wonder what's up.
Lan, want to go on the net later? Yeah, Dex already invited me. Well, join us when you get home, Lan. Lan, Dad's back. So that's where you were. Ah, Melu and Yai, long time no see. Hi, Dr. Hikari. Hello, sir. So, Dad, have you finished shopping? Yes, my shopping is done, but... well, I've just been called into work. I was hoping to spend the whole day with you. Sorry.
That's okay. I really enjoyed shopping with you today. Is there some kind of problem at work?
Yes, there is. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I have to go to Netopia.
Oh boy. Giant meteor. Or whatever they called it. Did they call it an asteroid or a meteor? Or a comet? It wouldn't be a comet, right? Comets are smaller, I think. I don't know my astronomy too well.
Netopia! You're going overseas! How cool! But you are one of Electopia's top scientists.
I'll be away for a little while, so look after the house. Mom already knows, so look after her too.
No problem. Don't worry about us, Dad. You should hurry.
I'll make it up to you later. I'll be off now.
See you soon, Dad. Take care.
We should probably go home soon. See you later in the net, Lan. Look for us in AC/DC area. We'll make up for your dad going away. You've got good friends, you know. See you later, Lan. Melu, let's go. See you, Lan.
Yeah, see you. Time to check out whatever's going on in the square that Yai was talking about. It's a pity that Dad had to go. These things happen. Cheer up and let's go to the square. Yes, let's. And now we can jack in here whenever we want. Yep. Okay, all good. Oh. The mom already went in, I guess.
Leave me alone. My auntie told me not to talk to strangers.
Okay, so it wasn't her mother. Oh. I thought I was gonna get to walk around a little bit first.
1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Huh, it's still not loud enough. Where's the volume switch? Okay, full volume. 1, 2, testing. Yes, that's perfect. Dear friends, I have come today from the Density Net Battle Committee. As you know, in order to prevent the spread of net crime, the government has banned net battles by ordinary citizens.
What? What?
My friends, this ban has now been lifted. We know. Young people have no sense of drama. Okay, I'll get to the point. The decision has been taken to improve the net battle skills of Density citizens by holding a grand net battle tourney.
Didn't we just finish the N1 Grand Prix? And yes, this is one of the major complaints about Battle Network 4. We just did a tournament arc, and this just comes across as we ran out of ideas, so why not let's redo the tournament arc again. At least that's one of the criticisms, but let's follow the story and see if this can be justified. I mean, it's not like in this world you wouldn't have multiple tournaments, right? Think of anything that a lot of people do, whether it be sports or card games, or I think, do they have tournaments for tabletop games? Or even just multiplayer video games. Yeah, there are tournaments happening all the time. So it doesn't challenge my willing suspension of disbelief, but the fact that it raises the question of, did they just not have any ideas and rehash the most recent idea they had? The fact that the question exists at all is troublesome.
Wow, Mega Man, a net battle tourney! Cool. A competition to find Density's best net battler. The City Battle Tournament! Wow, yeah! The City Battle Tournament will commence tomorrow.
Really? You gotta give it more time than that, man.
Gather here at 10 a.m. tomorrow for the prelims. Everyone is invited to come and join.
Why wait until today to tell us?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm busy tomorrow, so I can't join.
She's right. You should have told us much sooner.
Boo!
I apologize. Every other area was told much earlier.
That makes it even worse. Because that means that they had like an unfair preparation advantage.
Ah yes, if you clear the prelims, you'll be on TV. Everyone, please come along and join.
What a politician. Distract them with the promise of appearing on TV. Well, from that line, I can't say that the writing was lazy. Some effort was made there by at least one of the writers. We'll carry on and see how well the writing shapes up for the rest of the story.
On TV? I'll be there. My boyfriend can amuse himself.
Oh. So much for being busy tomorrow. Poor boyfriend. You know, the solution would be to just invite the boyfriend to the tournament as well. Unless the boyfriend is like, you know, overseas and they're online dating and this is a local tournament, and then yeah, I guess I could see that. But hold on. If you're going to appear on TV and he sees you, that relationship is not gonna last.
Count me in too, yeah!
We should go home to start practicing.
You're right. Let's get out of here.
Mega Man, we're going to join, right?
Right. And we're definitely going to win.
We can't hang around here. We can't hang around here either.
Let's get Dex to come over to train.
I think everyone is in the net at ACDC area.
Okay, but first of all, let's get home. These switches control the sound from the speakers. It can get so loud it would rupture your eardrums. Why is it allowed to get that loud? I would think for safety reasons they would have a built-in... Well, I mean, I guess it's meant to announce to a crowd that's sitting a distance away. But then there's supposed to be, like, railing or guards or something here to keep people from getting too close. Huh. This store sure is popular. Is this the remodel of the... I remember one NPC with blonde hair being named Johnny. And I think other NPCs who had that model in previous games had like an accent. So maybe I'll give this guy an accent too. Oh no, my Navi, talk to me!
It got chewed up by some weird Navi. Ah.
Is this a remodel of the, like, Natopia, the generic Natopia dude? Because it's the same green shirt. I think that's what it is.
What happened, yo? What's up here, yo?
Oh yeah, definitely.
My Navi! My Navi!
I guess we can challenge the guy for the earphones now, maybe? Maybe, just maybe. Oh my. What happened here? Something's not right. Take a look around. If I leave here, is there something that alerts us? Because I just happened to pass by and talk to them, but is there... Okay, there it is. Jomo and Electric's in an uproar. Okay. So we're not sequence breaking or anything. Alright.
All his energy has been drained.
Drained, you say? And I think I see the culprit. I think if this is leading to a battle, it's an unwinnable one.
What are you doing?
And I have no idea what noise to make for this. I know how he sounds in the anime, but he never made noises like this.
Who dares to intrude on my dinner?
No, that's still not the right voice. I'm trying to kind of imitate the voice that he had in the anime, because I feel like I might be able to pull that one off.
Who dares to intrude on my dinner?
Did you attack those fallen Navis?
Fallen Navis. Ah yes, my lunch. They were delicious.
He's sucking the energy out of Navis for himself.
That's horrible. Stay alert, Mega Man.
Sorry, but I have no time to fight you at the moment. I've decided to find a lady Navi for dessert. Are there any lady Navis around here? I suppose I should look around the net for a tasty dessert.
What?
AC/DC area should be busy around now.
Wait!
No need to get impatient. I'm sure I'll get around to eating you some other time.
And there you go. Yep, he is a vampire.
Lan, he said he's going to AC/DC area. But that's where our friends are. Hurry, Mega Man. I'm on it.
Electopia's too dangerous, yo. I think that's supposed to be pronounced ay 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 ay, but I can't imagine a little girl saying that.
I'm going back to Natopia, yo.
Well, thanks, Shade Man, for putting respect on Electopia's name, I guess.
I saw a lot of busy-looking people. What was going on?
And yeah, there is no interior to the, what do you call it, to the metro. You don't go in and pick a ticket anymore. Now it's a map. I think they change it back in Battle Network 5. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Right? I think I remember this sort of map thing only being in this game. I know for sure in Battle Network 6, it's not a metro, but it serves the same function as a metro, and over there, you do things the normal way. You go in, you pick a place to go from a list, and then you even see, I think you see the animation of the vehicle carrying you to whatever town you're going to.
What's up, Lan? You look so busy. What? No time to talk to me? You're mean, Lan.
No, we can't jack into the squirrel. I know in one of these games you can.
Hey, think Higsby's is open by now?
Oh, it is. Well, how about that?
I can give you a few sub-chips, if you need them.
Can't afford that yet, but we're not gonna need it yet anyway. We're looking for an unlocker. Okay. It not only sells chips, but chip info magazines and PET covers too. Oh yes, PET covers. Yep, we've gone full phone. Oh, look at that, it's Serenade. The cash register is always kept locked. The takings must be pretty high. The chips are really packed in here. This shop has grown quite a bit.
Have you tried the chip trader? You can insert chips to exchange them for new ones, if you're lucky. You might even get a rare chip. Once you insert a chip, you can't get it back, so take care not to put one you really need in there.
Let's try our luck. We've got some guards. Another air shot. I'll take it. Too bad it's not star-coded. Actually, wait. I think I'm maxed out on air shots anyway. No? And my other air shots are A-code as well. What to throw out? Let's throw out the mini-bomb Ls. If I were to... Yeah, only 4 of the same chip. That's what I figured. Just had to test it out and make sure. We don't have to worry about Omega program advances. Free space. Higsby's free space. Seems friends can swap info or have net battles here. Oh, is this like a multiplayer thing? Or is it just literally like the theming of the store and has no actual function?
Lan, huh? Hiya, huh? feel bad saying this, huh? But I'm really busy now. If you want chips, come by later, huh? I'm interviewing a job applicant.
A numberman sign, Higgsby's Navi, and a Higgsby's sign Navi. What? Maybe I can't jack into it.
I'm Nanako. I'm looking forward to working hard.
Out of the restaurant business and into the chip dealer business. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but... Well, I mean, I guess it's still customer service, so... And now Higgsby can be away to participate in the tournament while she runs the shop. Which is a thing. There is a chance of encountering Higgsby. Let me think. Who did I fight when I played it as a kid? One new Navi that I won't spoil because unless you watched the anime, you haven't seen that one yet, at least not through my playthroughs. And then I got Metal Man and Proto Man. And yeah, those were the three. And then for the other three that you can potentially get in this game, I would have had to do 2 more runs of the game. At least 2 more runs of the game in order to get them all. This great display really makes you want to buy stuff. Of course it does, that's what displays do. Well, that and they can give customers the opportunity to see what something looks like outside of the box so that they don't nag you, the employee, about, okay, is it okay if I open the box? I just need to make sure it's what I need to buy. The audacity of some people, man. Just buy it, and if it's not what you want, you can return it. Or, what I do is, do your research before you shop. If it's gonna be like some big ticket item where it's gonna be a hassle to return it, or if it's not returnable, it's too much of an expense, do your research. The internet exists. There's probably somebody who has made a YouTube video reviewing the exact product that you want to buy. You'll see it in the video, you'll hear their commentary, you'll hear them describe what happened when they used it and anything of note that maybe you didn't even consider. But anyway, that's enough of me ranting. I was just on the net and things are in an uproar. What happened? We can go into Meilu's house. Some test answers have been crumpled up and thrown away. Now there's a result best kept hidden. It's not quite closed. A tiny gap like that is creepy. It's almost as if someone's peeping through it. There's a half-finished game of chess here. Looks more like shogi to me, but okay, localization. Looks like it was started recently. That's a pretty serious hobby. Well, yeah, but also, decks of all people? Decks. I guess you could argue that maybe he got into it after seeing Tora in the last game. Again, it's not chess, but it's similar enough, I guess. An old abandoned cardboard carton. There's lots of old magazines inside. No, the poster, the poster! Okay, we can't examine the poster directly. A really old game is displayed on screen. That thing on the TV looks like a memento from somewhere. I see what appear to be like fruit trees, and then on the left is something with... I guess that's a character with two red somethings. I guess those are arms, and on the right is another character with blue arms, maybe? Ice climbers? I don't know, I've never played Ice Climbers, but I know there's like a red one and a blue one. Or I think it's not red and blue, I think it's pink and blue, but whatever. It's a new game machine. The colors are a bit plain. You can jack in. Let's go ahead and do that.
Dex loves to play action and shooting games, but he doesn't seem to be very good at role-playing games.
Yeah, and again, my comment. Why would he be into shogi? Or as the game called it, chess. Ooh, counter. Okay, so... this... you need to activate it with the timing of an actual counterattack, if I remember correctly. It only works if you activate it within the counterattack window, but it's an auto counterattack. So, I think anywhere you are on the battlefield, as long as the enemy is in their attack animation and you activate it at the right time, it'll hit them wherever they are and do a counterattack, I'm pretty sure. Let's throw out... what can we throw out? I guess I'll throw out one of my mini-bombs. And we'll see if it comes up for us. Come on, what kinds of viruses do you have here? Area grab does not work on empty panels. It works on broken but not empty. Oh no. Well, I want to wait for... I don't even know if I can successfully time a counter on Billy over here. But yeah, let's throw out as many chips as we can and see if we can demonstrate how counter works. Somehow I remember this. Ah, missed. Yeah, I figured it would be tough with Billy. The window's just... it's hard to predict. Let's roam around and see what other viruses are here. Well, those are easily countered. There we go. Ah! I thought it was about to start its attack animation. Because if you've ever played these games, you can kind of feel when you open the custom window like this. You can kind of feel sometimes when viruses have already started like the first frame of their attack, even though they haven't even though the animation hasn't shown it yet, you can kind of feel like, I'm not sure how to word it. You can feel sometimes when, here, let me do this. So the Meteor keeps following you around, and then eventually once it decides to attack, that decision happens before the pickaxe actually comes out. Okay, I was a little late there, but I guess you have to be frame perfect with it, but I felt like he had just settled on his position and was about to attack, and I mistimed my counter because of that. We'll give it one more try. Oh, I don't think guard is going to be good here. Can't get a counter attack off of that, I don't think. But I can throw all this out. I should have done it on Vulcan to see if the ×2 was before or after the... Hold on. Actually, let me do this. Okay, so... Okay. Attack plus 10 in orange and then ×2. So that would do 60 damage in total. I think that's the rule. Because otherwise it would have been written as ×2 and then plus 10. Pretty sure anyway. Yeah, there you go. So that's what counter does. It's an automatic counter attack if you time it correctly. What's automatic about it is the targeting, not the countering. So if you handle the timing, the counter chip will handle the targeting and positioning. That's the deal with counter. There are prints and stuff from school in the carton. It's Dex's PC. It's pretty dusty, but you can jack in. Let's go ahead and do that. Visit everybody's individual PCs. And then I think that's where we will have to leave it for the day. And yeah, look at the background there. Those are shogi pieces. It's not chess. And I think now all PCs are virus-free zones? Yeah, I'm walking around, no viruses. Okay, so we've gotten to it. I wasn't hallucinating. Battle Network 1 through 3, Land's PC was the only place that was safe. Actually, I think in Battle Network 1, Land's PC still had a chance of viruses popping up. I'll have to double check the footage there, I don't remember. But yeah, from this point onward, any personal device will be virus-free. Any of your friends' home pages, as they're officially called.
Wonder if there are any new posts.
The BBS admin is a really cool guy. His messages are always interesting.
This BBS is for battle information. Use it to exchange info about battles.
Admin Dex. Imagine Dex as an admin. I don't know if this is a good idea.
Hiya, this is Dex, your admin writing. Welcome to my homepage. I, the #1 net battler in AC/DC Town, will answer questions about net battles and virus busting, along with Gusman. So ask away. I expect to hear from you guys in Class 6A too.
Well, well, you really built your own battle board HP. Not bad. Very well. Can you tell me how to beat that boomerang-wielding virus? That boomerang-wielding virus that looks like a clothespin. My Navi Glide can't dodge those boomerangs.
Yeehaw! Guts here. I'll help you out. You gotta stand your ground and face him like a man. Just keep blasting him with the Gut Buster.
Oh, Gutsman, that's not how you do it. The virus is called Boomer. It blocks attacks when its boomerang is in its mouth. So at first you should stand in the center row where its boomerang can't hit you. Once it throws its boomerang, move to Boomer's row and attack. Isn't that right, Dex?
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Hey, Melu. I didn't know you were so good at virus busting.
I hate that it's viruses busting consistently. I guess maybe it was a different translation team. But even if it was, how do you look at that? How do you hear that and not go, that sounds awkward?
Well, Lance always coming to my rescue, so I figured the least I could do is learn how to fight viruses on my own. I'd like to net battle sometime too.
And in Red Sun, she actually does net battle, and you can finally, for the first time ever, net battle against Roll. Masabumi. Bespect. Is that an abbreviation for bespectacled and you just ran out of characters?
I'm having trouble with that stingray thingy with glasses.
Yeah, it's totally an abbreviation for bespectacled. Koetsu! I remember this guy!
Yo, Koetsu in the house. I'll answer Masabumi. You must be talking about a lark. That thing's tough, but you'll be alright. You know about elements? Fire over wood, wood over elec over aqua, and aqua over fire. You'll double your attack if using a stronger element. Since larks are aqua, use an elec chip. Like Thunder 1. Good luck!
Yeah, we haven't seen larks yet, but I know what they are. I remember. They were the worst enemy to possibly have in battles where there was a green data crystal to protect, because they would destroy it pretty much immediately. And you'll be seeing that eventually. Oh, you'll be seeing it. Okay, let's leave for now. And let's try Yai's place, actually.
My stomach is totally growling.
Good for you, I guess. Well, not good, but... Yai's special telephone, the retro design, and pretty pink color go well together. Oh my. What have you done? This floor mat is... It's a giant toy bear. Apparently Yai bought it in Electown with Melu. It's obviously her favorite. It's a really cute duck doll. But next to that mighty toy bear, it looks a bit small. There are lots of really ancient Western swords. Swords? This collection is Yai's pride and joy. I never would have taken Yai to be the type of person that would be interested in swords. Last I checked, her closet was full of fans. There's a clear blue sky outside. Oh, it's a picture! It's so good, it's like a real window. What a great illusion. I mean, I saw the window part, but I also was wondering about whatever's in black in front of it. And that's what made me question it. Is that supposed to be like a person? A dream picture. Without realizing, your mind drifts to a world of fantasy. Just one glance at that soft bed tells you it's expensive. It's even got a desk with it for making tea in the morning. Yep. This photo. It's of Yai and her family at a palace. I've seen it on TV. Let me look. It's a spotlessly clean mirror. I guess this is where Yai fixes her appearance.
Oh, it's Lan. You should jack into the net too.
Did we talk to Dex? I don't know if we spoke to him.
Lan, get your butt on the net, dude!
We did not talk to him. Oh, and look at that, it's shaped like a duck's head. Even the layout itself is shaped like a duck.
Welcome to Yai's HP. This page has no links currently. Would you like to exchange links? If we do, it will directly connect this page to yours, so you can jump to here from your page. How about it?
Sure.
Really? You want to exchange links? Great, take this. Use this banner to access this page. Okay, I'm going to build the link right now. 1, 2, 3.
And yeah, now we can warp. So, warping was introduced in Battle Network 3, but yeah, this is a much better version of it because you don't have to travel to the person's PC anymore. If you establish the link, you can just do it from your home. You don't have to worry about situations like being locked out of the shortcut to AC/DC Square because Dex moved to Nutopia and locked his house and didn't give us the spare key.
No good posts today, I guess.
I just love this homepage. It's so cute. I can't get enough. I always read but never post. They call people like me a ROM, read-only member.
Well, these days, we call them lurkers. And I'm definitely a big lurker. It's just a lot of the comments that I read are just so generic and just things that other people are already thinking and you don't have to say it out loud. And what's even more shocking than people posting them is people hitting the like button on them. Like, why? It'll be things like... I can't think of an example off the top of my head. I'm gonna need a minute for this. It'll be things like... For example, right now, the meme that's going around, the thing that a lot of people like to post under a video when they've caught it within the first few minutes of it posting is, "Holy refresh pull!" And then a bunch of people just hit the like button on it. And it's like, it might be impressive the first couple times, but really? how long are you going to continue being impressed by it? Once you see it enough times, eventually it's supposed to... Its impressiveness, if it even had that much to begin with, is supposed to wear off. But yeah, the other reason I don't post comments that often is because I like to post something thoughtful, which often means it has to be long. And as far as YouTube is concerned, the longer your comment, the greater the risk that you'll accidentally use a word that YouTube doesn't like for some reason, and then you've wasted all that time typing a comment just for it not to be posted. So that's why a lot of the long, thoughtful comments have disappeared from YouTube. There are still people who try, and they manage to write like 2 or 3 paragraphs, but I remember a time when certain channels on YouTube, the ones with the thought-provoking videos at the very least, would have these really long comments that, once you expanded them, would take up half the page. And they wouldn't be like what some people do, where they just write a bunch of drivel with no punctuation. It was, again, really well thought out and well written and really expressed an idea, and it was long because it needed to be long, not because the person was just being long-winded. They had a complicated idea that they needed to get across. And yeah, now nuance is dead. Anyway.
Welcome to Yai's HP. This is the chat BBS. At the generous bequest of Miss Yai, this board is open to the general public. Yai, congrats on revamping your homepage. Looks like I'm the first poster. Say, how's that tornado dryer you bought at Electown? Let's go shopping again.
Hey, I see you put up your own BBS. Actually, I created my own HP for battle info. Come on over and I'll initiate you into the art of virus busting.
Thanks for coming, everyone. I trust you all like my stylish design. Thanks for your post, Melu. The dryer works like a charm. Thanks for your post too, Dex. I visited your HP. That wallpaper definitely has to go.
I just had a realization. Yai and Dex and Melu all post on the bulletin boards, but we almost never do. Lan is a ROM. Lan and Mega Man are ROMs. Well, not always. Because ROM is read-only. So, we don't read only, it's just we post rarely. But yeah, we're lurkers too.
Yeehaw! Dex's wallpaper may be drab, but it's better than that raunchy design he had up before.
What he had up before was the rice balls and ramen, I think, is what he had in the last game. It wasn't too bad. I mean, I guess it was repetitive.
Guts, what are you blabbering about? My wallpaper expresses the spirit of manliness.
Yes, Shogi. A game known for its manliness. I mean, I guess it is supposed to simulate combat, so... I can see why men would be more interested in it, but let me see if... I'm sure I spoke to a prog in here, didn't I? If I can get a link built here, then... I do not see a prog here. Yeah, we can't link with Dex yet. Okay.
Lan, everyone is in ACDC Area 3. Please hurry.
Meilu's favorite soft toy. The color's different to Yai's. It's sitting there looking like it owns that big sofa. Seems it has special functions and it's possible to jack in. But it's broken at the moment, so you can't do it now. Of course. We'll have to revisit it later, and we can't examine that penguin up there. Let me examine the penguin! Meilu's favorite electric piano. It's got more than 100 different sounds to perform with. It's Meilu's music box where she keeps her dearest things. There's an eraser in it that Lan gave her ages ago. Ages ago? That's quite the sentimental value. Was there anything at Yai's house other than her PC that we could jack into? I forgot to check for that. And we can't jack into the phone either. Okay. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. And I don't think Meilu's homepage has a BBS, or does it?
I am the program that organizes Meilu's diary, but I can't tell what's inside.
Can't or won't. And it's shaped like a bear. Look at that, the layout is bear-shaped. I didn't look into the shape of the layout of Dex's homepage, but we can do that later. I don't know if there was... At least there wasn't any obvious pattern to it. But yeah, I guess next time we will deal with this current crisis. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed what you got to see today. I know I kind of went slow and had to pause and talk a lot, but there'll probably be less of that as we get into the thick of it. I can't talk today. As we get into the thick of it. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. So, yeah, that's Mega Man Battle Network 4. New changes to the combat system. The counterattack system is definitely something that adds a lot of opportunity, but it also creates some challenge. People who aren't comfortable with all the reaction timing, I can see why those people would probably drop after Battle Network 3. Battle Network 3 is a good stopping point. If you're not really an action game person, if you got through Battle Network 1 through 3 relying on a lot of defense and recovery, and you occasionally got lucky with the chip trader to get some devastating chips that you struggled to acquire normally from fighting viruses, then I can imagine for someone like that, this was not the direction they wanted the game to go, but I think most people in that category maybe dropped off after Battle Network 1 anyway. So I think overall, the updates to the combat system, the developers made the right call with them. I think the majority of the player base that this series had at the time probably liked the combat updates. It's just the story that really took a hit here from what I vaguely remember, but we will re-examine it. This is an opportunity to re-examine the story and answer for myself. Is it really as bad as I remember? Or that bad in general? Is the seeming consensus of the fandom about this game actually right? Or is there more to it than that? That is all something we will find out over several episodes. I don't know how long this is going to be. I know the first run felt maybe not even the length of Battle Network 1, and if that's the case, we're looking at maybe a total of 8 streams to get to the end. It might be less than that even. But we'll see. If you take into account replays, 2 replays, I don't know how streamlined the replay is because, like I said, I only hit the continue button, jacked into this PC, encountered one virus, and was like, no, it's just the same game over again, but the viruses are just upgraded. What's the point in doing this? I didn't understand at the time that probably something else changed. I don't even know if narratively anything does change on a second run, apart from, of course, getting different Navi encounters during the tournament. That I do know about, but I don't know if the whole story changes or is fleshed out more, or if you're just going through pretty much the same motions and the only things that change are like individual segments related to who you face in the tournament when those people get changed out. But we'll see. We will see. It'll be an enlightening experience. I've got things to learn about this game too. I'm basically going into this blind. Even though I have played it before, I've forgotten enough detail that it's as good as a blind playthrough almost. What would I call it? I guess semi-blind? No, I think... What qualifies as a semi-blind playthrough? I know I've heard the term before, but I've never looked into its meaning. That's probably something I'll have to look up over the week. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Hope you enjoyed what you got to see today. Hope you look forward to seeing some more next week. And for Sunday, I still haven't decided what to stream. I want to stream something other than Terraria and alternate between those two. So I've narrowed it down to either I'm gonna try out One-Way Heroics and see what it's like and just kind of get a feel for it and see if it's something that I would rather play on my own time or something that I'm interested in doing on stream. Otherwise, the default is gonna be Astral Ascent, which I did play a little bit several weeks ago. I never uploaded the footage from that stream because we didn't spend too much time in there. I think it was less than an hour, just kind of getting a sense for the controls and what the basic game was about. It was a free weekend game at the time that I played it. I was just trying to see, is this a game that I would want to buy? And the answer ended up being yes, and it was on discount either during that period or shortly after, and I picked it up, and that's probably what we'll be doing unless One-Way Heroics ends up showing me something that I feel might be more stream-worthy. So yeah, it's going to be between those two games. Default assumption is Astral Ascent, but we will see. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.